Welcome to the Hank Cisco Show, ladies and gentlemen. Don't touch that remote. Got a great show here for you. It's a show that's people helping people. And I think we're on the ground floor of a project, if you want to call it a project, you want to call it help, help, help. My friend is from Africa. And, you know, in Africa and like in South America, they have some towns that are very primitive. And we're going to talk about this particular town and area that we're going to help, but not only just this particular town, but that area. And I happen to be in a store, Sinorama, friend of mine, Jean Schneider. And a lady was talking to one of the employees, Mary, and it said, what's going on? And she says, well, my friends here, they needed an ambulance, and somebody donated a van, and they converted it into an ambulance. And they want to put some writings on the side of it, that it's an ambulance, and, you know, phone numbers and stuff like that. You see on the side of the ambulance. And I said, what are they going to do with it? He said, well, they're going to go to Africa. He says, the hospital is like almost 8-9 miles away from this particular town. And they don't have stretchers, they don't have an ambulance that takes sick people. So it's, you know, I don't want to go into too deep, I'm just telling you. So the point is, we need ambulance, we need wheelchairs, we need stretchers, we need everything that helps whenever there's a need. You talk about accidents. One of my nieces was getting married, or nephew, and my sister, which would be the mother of the bridegroom, and we were at the everybody's having a good time with the little eat here. So finally they put the lights and said, everybody move to the other room. And my sister gets up, and somebody moved the chair, she fell down, and broke her hip. They had to take her out with an ambulance. She's still in the hospital. And she's going to go to rehab pretty soon. But there was need. What happened in minutes? They had an ambulance there. They had people there. Boom, boom. Don't happen in different towns. So let's wind back and see what's going on. So I have the gentleman here that is here making this plea along with his wife. So I was introduced to him, and then I said, well, I think I can help you. I think maybe we get on my Hank Cisco show, and we'll talk about, get some kind of donations, somebody that has some wheelchairs or hospitals, whatever, that's not using. So I jumped in both feet, and here I am. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to meet my two guests. So what I'll do is, welcome to the Hank Cisco show. Welcome to the Hank Cisco show.
Thank you very much.
Now you tell them who you are.
My name is Mbemba Kouyate.
Yeah.
I am from Guinea, West Africa.
Well, where?
Guinea.
Yeah, all right, okay.
West Africa.
All right. I have hearing aids, so you have to talk loud.
Okay.
They don't have hearing aids. Need hearing aids down there, too.
Yeah.
We'll send them down.
And this is my wife, Gail.
Yeah.
Gail. She is from Long Island, New York.
Uh-huh.
So I met Mr. Hank through my wife, and we are here to ask for your help, because we want to help people in Africa, people in need.
Yeah.
We started this organization because of my good friend Hassan Cisco.
Yeah.
He passed away last year. He was amputated from, his 2 legs was amputated from diabetes. So I went to Africa, and my children's mother was amputated too. She was in the hospital with my daughter, and I went to Africa and I stayed with them for 3 months. Well, I saw in my own eyes, I saw that people there, hospital there, they need many, many things. So,
Now, you have an accent.
yeah.
What kind of accent?
Well, French
I'm
accent.
joking around.
Yeah, French
But I
accent.
understand you speak 7 languages, so
Yes.
which accent you want to like?
French accent.
French?
Accent, yes.
How do I speak? Adios? No. How do you say French?
Bonjour.
Give me some French words.
Bonjour, Hank.
Huh?
Bonjour.
Oh, yeah. Buonasera. I know Italian and French cheese,
Yeah.
fromage.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That same thing.
Yeah, cheese is fromage.
I speak a little French.
Yeah.
Fromage. That's what you put on the spaghetti.
Yes.
All right, tell me something about you.
Hi, my name is Gail Kouyate. I've been married to my husband.
How many years?
About 25 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we've been living here in Norristown for all that time. And in
you
fact,
lived in
we met.
Norristown all the time?
Yes, and we met at the transportation center in Norristown. He was visiting the United States.
He was going, you were coming around that day,
Yes,
right?
yes. I was
Yes.
waiting for a bus, and he came down there to make a phone call. He lost all his money, and we sat down and talked about it, and then we started dating, and after that, we got married. Over the years, we've always wanted to help people in Africa. We've sent things periodically to people there, and when he came back from the last trip, he was telling me about the conditions in the hospital there and how they take a hammock to bring people to the hospital. They don't have an ambulance.
Oh,
So we went out and got
knock it off.
we got a Volvo, and we converted it into a transportation ambulance for them. And Sinorama donated the artwork
Yeah,
on
I
the,
understand it was
on
about
that.
$500. He says, well, when he heard what it was for, he donated $500 worth of work, which I think is great, you know.
It was more like 900.
More like 900.
Yes.
900. Oh,
Yes.
900.
Yeah.
But
I was
anyway,
given a cut rate.
so for the last year, my husband's been going to different thrift stores buying walkers, crutches, canes, and I started going out with him to the different thrift stores in Montgomery County. And then we told people what we were trying to do, and then we got a donation from the Howard County in Maryland. And we went down there with the truck 2 times, and we got free mobility equipment. We also went to New Jersey to a church up in New Jersey, and they gave us items. And now we're putting together different medical boxes of hospital things.
Okay, now, let
Yeah.
me stop you there.
Okay.
We're really looking for 3 top things, you know. Storage.
Yes,
Now,
we need
when somebody
storage.
calls, I have a wheelchair, I have a bed, I know what it's like. My wife went 5 years of Alzheimer's, and little by little, it was one thing. I needed this,
Right.
then I had to get a hospital bed, I had to get a wheelchair, I had to get, I needed all these little
Yes.
things until the last day, the last breath.
Exactly.
So all these needs, and then the medicine and different things that are needed. So you can imagine where a town or area that don't have these things, so I think that we're in a position that we can get some surplus
Yes.
stuff from some hospitals,
Yes.
or people that have a wheelchair, somebody passed away, they don't need the chair, the hospital bed, you
Right,
know.
right.
Then, okay, so we need that. So we got the equipment. Now we have to get somebody to pick it up.
Right.
You haul people, you have to pay them. You ain't got no money. You're taking the money out of your own pocket.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what
So
we're doing.
we need transportation. If we have a trucking company, we have an outfit that has trucks that hook on and say, look, yeah, I have someone that when you call for, we'll go pick it up. Then we have to have a building for storage.
Yes.
Wheelchairs and beds and stuff takes up. You can't put them in the telephone booth.
No.
No way. No way, Jose. And then we need distribution, where we get all this equipment, we get all this box, and we have to take it down to along the seashore where the ships are, right?
Right.
Yes.
And I think they call them containers.
Yes.
Big things as big as, not as big as this room.
40-foot container.
Yeah. And they fill it up, and then they put them on a ship, and it goes down in, and it gets distributed to different cities and towns and all.
Exactly.
So what we need is transportation, storage, and distribution in some way. So, and then we go into anything that has to do with health. Now, you need something for diabetes, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just think, I have diabetes. Just think if I didn't have no medicine, I'd be walking around, I wouldn't know where I'd be, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Prostate, I had a prostate cancer, and they got operated on, I got the radiation, I'm done. So, high blood pressure, I got that too. I take a little pill. So I'm 93 years old, I'm still bobbing and weaving because of the medication,
Yes.
because of the help I'm getting all around me.
Yes.
And then, if it's all wound up, it's up there, somebody up there likes me.
Yeah.
Hey, take care of me, baby. All right. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. All right. But that's what it's about. You know,
Yes.
that's what it's about.
Exactly.
So this town, you're about 8 miles away from a hospital, right?
Yeah. There is many villages around the city. The city names Dingirai. Okay. The small villages have health center, but they don't have anything in the health centers.
Oh.
So they have to take people who are sick from the villages to the city in the hospital, and they don't have ambulances. So they have to put people in the hammock, one in the front, one in the back, and the sick person in the middle. They will walk 8 to 9 miles from the villages to the hospital.
Wow.
So that's why, yes, carrying
Carry
the
the stretcher for,
exactly. That's why our first thing, our priority was to have an ambulance. Thanks God we have one.
oh my God.
Yes.
We got now, these guys, you know, want 10 feet, they don't want to walk 10 feet. We
Yeah.
would all die, I
Yeah.
guess, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, so now, tell me something about how, the name of this organization, I mean, you're legit. Ladies and gentlemen, I check and see, make sure it's legit, say, oh, well, it's a phony outfit, no. Got tax thing, right, in
Yes,
case somebody
yes.
makes it,
Yes.
okay. Tell me now, what, who, what, where, when, and why?
Okay.
You got a website,
Yes.
you're requesting all this your equipment and some donation of money where
Right.
some had to be purchased. What else?
Well, it's called Mobility and Health for Africa.
Mobility means because
We're getting durable medical equipment or mobility equipment, and that's the mobility part of the title. And then I called it Health because I'd like to get hospital supplies, okay, and pharmaceutical drugs to help the people in the hospitals there.
yeah.
And our long-range goal, I'll mention it now, is when the organization has enough money in the next few years, we'd like to help the albinos
All
because
right, now tell me something about that. You know, I remember it was a movie about that. And it said the albinos would bring you bad luck or so, and they want to beat them up or shoot them or kill them or something like that. Is that right? Something like that?
Well, generally,
Tell me something about that.
yeah, generally, people think that getting a part of an albino will give you power or will give you money, riches,
Well,
something
run
like
that
that.
by me again now. What's that now? What's that thing?
superstitious. It's for
Uh-huh.
superstitious reasons. They think if they give a body part to a witch doctor, he'll do incantation and they'll get power or money or whatever, or fame.
Yeah.
And people are walking around East Africa to West Africa that are albino, and they're being mutilated. So we'd like to make a safe haven for them,
Well,
so
is
they're
there
safe.
A couple different approaches, a psychiatrist or something, or somebody to talk to them, or some that have a religion. Is it a religion, or who?
It's not about religion.
They don't talk about it.
No, it's not about religion. People are superstitious. They think that if you have a body part of an albino, it will give you power or it will give you money.
Oh.
You know?
What is like? We're talking about this town that you're in, okay?
Yeah.
What's the most of the people? There's a religion, a certain religion.
Yes, we are generally Muslim. There is Muslim, there is Christian.
Catholic? Any Catholics down there?
Oh,
No?
they are Christian and Muslim.
With the Pope sending down there.
Yes, we have a bishop in our capital city.
The Pope was in Africa one time, didn't he?
Yes.
And he had a lot of people came, right?
Yes, and our country is a like country. There is Christian, there is Catholic, there is Muslim.
Is it mostly Muslim?
Yes, mostly Muslim.
Mostly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Are they the Muslims that went around killing Americans? No?
killing Americans?
No, the Muslims. Are they good or bad? I
Well,
mean, if they're good Muslims, they're good religion, everything, they help people. They don't kill people, do they?
no, they don't. They don't kill
Well,
people.
then you tell these people, because everybody thinks a Muslim are bad. Some are good or some are bad. We got
Every
some paisans who they're
in any religion,
huh?
in any religion, there is good and bad people.
Exactly.
That's all religion.
All religion.
Yes, in all religion there is good and bad
Yep.
people.
But they're friendly people.
Yes, they are
Yeah.
very friendly people.
If I went down there, they'd be all right?
Yes, in all the south of the country, they are all generally Christians.
If I get down there, will they give me some spaghetti?
Yes, they will give you some
Eat
spaghetti.
spaghetti down there?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and we make it very good. We make very
No
good.
kidding.
Yes,
Oh my God.
yeah. If you come down
Michael
there,
Body, so you got this spaghetti down in Africa.
yeah,
Right?
if you
Yeah,
come down
meatballs
there,
too.
yeah, the best meatballs.
See, a lot of people don't know. They think
Yeah,
you're eating all fruit and grapes and stuff like that. Well, then again, you do have a lot of fruit and
Yes,
trees,
a lot
which
of
is
fruit.
good. Now they're telling you,
Well, there's a lot of Muslims here in the United States.
Oh, yeah.
And there's African restaurants right in Philadelphia,
oh yeah,
and it's really good food.
yeah.
A little too hot for me, but
You know,
I like it.
when I box professional, you see, and I get in the corner before the fight, I always say a little prayer.
Uh-huh.
I don't pray before a fight that I beat the guy or something. But I pray that God will give me the power to do my best.
Okay.
Because if I pray just to beat him, he might know better prayers than me and beat me up. So I say, just give me the opportunity to do
your
my
best.
best, to
Yeah.
think. Same thing if I had to give a talk. I ask, please, don't let me freeze. Let me, so I can keep thinking and talk. So there's help out there someplace. Same thing right now. We don't see anything. But there's the TV, radio, sounds in the music. All you
Yeah.
touch the right button and
Right.
it comes alive.
Right.
See? So this is what we're doing. We're touching buttons now to make this thing come alive.
yeah.
Remember, big things have small beginnings.
True.
We have a small beginning here.
Right.
You have a husband and wife
Yeah.
that are asking for help for something, some place that needs help.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And so I can't think of anything more for me and my family and the friends that been in and out of hospitals and all they know they got the care. But when you get to the point where you have to go to the hospital and there's no ambulance to take you to the hospital, there's no stretchers around to carry it, take you. So I think it's a need. And that's what we're here for. And also, I want to add about, you have a couple of doctors
Yes.
that are helping out. Tell me about that.
Well, one doctor's a surgeon. She's here in the United States.
Plastic surgeon.
She's a plastic surgeon. She's my
Yeah.
best friend, and her name is Yasmin Arieta.
And she's from Egypt.
She's from Egypt.
From Egypt.
And she also worked with people in Egypt, a team of people doing plastic surgery. She also worked in Malaysia. And now she's here in the United States doing work, and she's going to get her license to be a doctor here in the United States very soon. She's helping me with the kind of medical supplies that we should get for the hospitals over there, because I'm not a doctor. I don't know
Yeah.
exactly
Sure,
what
you
they
should be
need
able
in the
to direct.
hospital. So she's directing
Yeah, I
me.
met her. She came to my house the other
Yes,
day.
yes.
All right, I have a question from the balcony. That lady with the blue dress up there, she wants to know, here, Read it
Why-
out loud.
Why is this so needed in Africa? Well, we need medical supplies and durable medical equipment, crutches and walkers and canes,
Yeah.
all this equipment, because they don't have it over there, and people need it. People get sick, they know they need to go to a hospital. The first hospital we're going to go to is the Dunca Diabetic Hospital, and the other hospital is the Dingeray Medical Center. That's where we're bringing the ambulance to. Our organization wants to go throughout Africa, but we're starting in West Africa because
Yeah,
it's a
yeah, you
French-speaking country, and
When you
most of
sit
the
down- when you
people
sit-
go to the English-speaking countries. So we
Right.
need to go where they're not going.
When you sit down to have a dinner, you don't eat the dessert first.
Yeah.
One thing at a time.
Yeah.
You eat the spaghetti, the meatballs, and the salad and the thing, and then you have the dessert.
That's right.
So now we got to get everything. All right, now here's another question here. Another one for the back of the guy with a brown jacket up there.
It says, tell me more about the van and ambulance. Why don't you explain that?
Do we have a picture of it, don't we?
Yes.
Yes, we
Yes,
do.
right
over
here.
there, okay.
Yes, we do.
All right.
Well, I wanted to.
Talk loud now, my hearing aids.
Well, I wanted to. We wanted to buy an ambulance here in America, but they are all 8 cylinders.
Oh, yeah. A lot of
8 cylinders.
arithmetic.
Yeah, 8 cylinders, and that
Right.
the consumption is too much in gas. So we tried to buy a 4 or 5 cylinder automobile.
Ah,
A long chassis automobile. We bought a cross-country Volvo, and we took it to Signarama,
Sonorama.
and they helped us a lot. They put all the side on the ambulance.
Yes.
You got a
Go
picture
ahead.
of it there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've spoken to police, and I've also spoken to medics at the Plymouth meeting township ambulance place, and they're aware that we need a CB radio and a stretcher and
I
things like that.
understand Plymouth Police Department donated a siren and some other kind of another.
And
Lights.
lights.
And lights.
Oh, yeah, lights.
Lights, yeah.
Plymouth, yeah. Chief Lawrence, thank you.
Yes,
And,
thank you very
All my
much.
friends in, I'm going to call all my friends in Africa that you're going to have, when you hear that siren, get out of the way. Got the flashing light.
Exactly. We're getting a stretcher from the ambulance company in Plymouth, and
Plymouth Township.
yes, and a chair. It's like a fold-up chair, so you can carry
Oh,
people
yeah,
up and down
I know,
steps.
because my wife had to
Yeah.
take it from upstairs, downstairs, and put it up,
Yeah.
So I lived it, and I know what I've done. Now, all right, here's another one. Talking up loud. What is this? Question: the guy with the hat. You gotta take that hat off. Okay.
It says, why has personal mobility become an issue in Africa?
Why?
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 Personal mobility. Well, generally in the villages, they don't have ambulance.
Yeah. Because of the religion?
No.
No.
It's not because of the religion.
Because of
No.
polio or diabetes. When you get sick, you can lose your legs, or if you're born that way, if you had an accident, or if you're an albino and someone chops your foot off, you need mobility. So people need to have a wheelchair or crutches.
Because of the amputations from diabetes, people need mobility. They need medical mobility, like wheelchair, like crutches, something like that, or walkers.
Walkers.
Oh,
yeah.
walkers.
Yeah, walkers are good.
Yes.
They're crawling on the ground over there now.
Because of the, what is the name? The poliomyelitis, the polio.
What's that?
Polio.
Polio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Polio. People,
Well, that used to be a real bad.
very
here,
bad
but I think
disease, yes.
We got a hold of it now pretty
Yeah.
good here in the United States,
Yeah.
But over there, like I say, if they don't have communication between hospitals, between the towns and all, it's pretty rough.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so,
Because,
right.
because of different diseases, people need mobility, the medical mobility to help them get out of the house going to the market or go to the mosque,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that, or go to the church, something like that. They,
No, there's a
Well,
lot
what
of,
kind of?
but Hank, there's a lot of people like the Rotary International and other organizations, that
organizations.
go overseas and they help people. But we found that in French-speaking countries, they're not being helped because they don't speak English. So that's why we want to start in the French-speaking countries, which is West Africa.
French.
Yeah.
yes, French-speaking countries.
They got their problems now.
They have the same problems that the people have in the English countries, but they're not getting as many supplies, and
Ah.
they're really
They need help,
suffering.
yeah.
They're not getting help.
Yeah.
So we would like to help them out, and if someone has a used crutch or wheelchair or walker and they want to just toss it in the trash, give us a call, go on the website, send us a message. We'll make an arrangement so we can get it, or you
we
can bring it
make
to
well,
us.
little by little, we're
Little
going to.
by
But right
little,
now, this
yeah.
is
Yeah.
we're dropping the seed.
Yeah.
Now here's one here with this lady with a pretty dress,
Yeah.
pretty blue dress. See who it is.
It says, how has your faith been a part of this effort? Oh.
What's that?
How has your faith been a part of this effort?
Oh yeah, I want to hear something about that.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Well,
Go ahead.
well, my wife is Christian. I am a Muslim.
Wait a minute, we got. Well, let's. I'm Italian.
Yeah.
I'm a paisano. Hey, go body. Well, sonati. You are,
Muslim.
huh?
I am Muslim.
Huh?
He's a Muslim.
Muslim.
Yes.
All right, then you say prayers during the day. We had lunch one day up at Greco-Roman,
Yes.
and suddenly you got up and walked outside.
Yes.
And I said to you, where are you going? He says, is he going to go out and take a smoke? He says, no, he's going outside to pray.
Yeah.
Did you pray for me?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I did. I did.
How about you?
Well, I'm a Jewish Christian, and I was raised Jewish, and I believe in the Old Testament. I also believe in the New Testament now, because I've experienced a lot of things.
Oh,
And my faith regarding this organization has been very strong. I've been praying for to get help, and before
prayers help.
prayers help. But just to let you know, and those of you out there that have faith in God, you'll believe this statement when I say this. Before I met Mbemba, I went to a church, and someone pointed at me, and he said, "I see missions in you." So I went like this, and I ribbed the guy next to me who was an evangelist, and he said, "No, Gail, it's you." And I sat there, and I went, "Okay, God, you say that I have missions in me. I don't know what you're talking about." So I closed my eyes, and I prayed, and I said, "Where am I going?" And I saw the word Africa in white letters.
Right, right.
And that was 35 years ago.
Yeah.
That was before I met Mbemba.
Right.
So I knew in the back of my mind that I would be doing something for
Right.
Africa.
That's great. Yeah, and let me tell you, if somebody will make fun of you for say, well, I saw an image or did something, if that's the way you feel, that's okay. It's like the one guy said, oh, God is dead. Well, if your God's dead, I'm sorry, mine's alive.
Yeah.
So
Amen.
I don't want to hear that. But let me tell you, I'm sitting at this table and we're talking. I'm Italian, you know. And
Yeah.
my one brother married a Jewish girl. They eloped.
Ooh.
Now, my mother, we're a solid Italian Catholic. I got more statues and she's praised and all. When she heard he's marrying a Jewish girl, oh my God. But after a while, she had her best daughter-in-law, you know. So it's
Yeah,
just a
you
matter
told me
of
about that.
Yeah.
people get that
Yeah.
away. All right, now we only got 30 seconds to go, and I got one more question here. Read it out loud.
How did you connect to these West African hospitals? Well, we have people over in Guinea that are helping us.
Okay, you got a connection over there.
Yes.
They're on our board
All
of
right,
directors.
tell me who they are. So we're going to. This show goes to Africa.
Yes.
YouTube.
You tell
Dr.
them.
Amadou Sow.
Tell them who-
Dr. Mamadou Sow, he's part of the board of directors. And
Hassan.
Hassan Jallo,
Yeah.
he is a magistrate. A magistrate.
He's a district attorney.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did. Yes.
can help out.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for allowing us to come into your house and we come in with it. And I hope, you know, get the fish hooks out of your pocket and get some green folding stuff up there. And how can people, the question is going to be, how can I help? Please, tell the people there,
Go ahead.
how can you help?
Well, they can help by going on our website, mobilityforafrica.org, and donate through the website by contacting us, letting us know that they have equipment that's used. They can also donate for money-wise, and there's donation buttons on there through PayPal or credit cards. And we just need support with other organizations we'd like to work with that want to help us do the same thing. I'm very open to that because there's a lot of need over there and people don't have anything.
You are part of the Rotary Club.
I'm part of
Right, how about you?
I'm part of the Rotary Club as well.
Yeah.
What else?
Well,
What do you want to tell? What do you want to tell these people? You
well,
need help.
Yes, I want people to know that we need help. We need help in many ways. People who want to give durable medical equipment, they can contact us and we will come and get it.
All right, I want a 30-second Muslim prayer right
Okay.
now. 30 seconds. Hit it.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanirrahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Ihdina shiratal mustaqim. Shiratal lazina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amin.
All right, thank you
Amen.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you,
may
Hank.
God bless each and every one. Okay, let's just think to their health.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's to our health and the health of all the people that need help
Thank you.
all over the world.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
I don't
you,
know,
Hank.
there's a song, an African song. I don't know. You know an African song?
Yeah.
Well, let me hear it.
Oh my goodness.
An
Da, da,
African
da, da,
song?
no? All right, I will close it that way. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank
May
you
God
very
bless
much.
each and every one. Adios,
Amen.
amigos.
Thank you.